All right, here we are in the side control again, looking at some special submissions and controls, some secret ones that we don't want to share with anybody other than you, because you train here. Now we're going to look at the scarf hold. This is a variation of the side control. It's not a fan favorite of jiu-jitsu practitioners to be down there. Okay, let's make that clear. This is not a fun move to be on the bottom. So we got to realize that. Got to be respectful to all of our training partners. We don't want to hurt them. We just have to be careful. Okay? Realize jiu-jitsu gives you power over a person physically to the point where they cannot stop it sometimes. So just realize that. Let's look at the scarf hold and see what's going on. All right? If I just start inside control with his arms in front of me, this is going to be more challenging to get, okay? You could possibly lift their arm up like this and slide your leg through and get this grip here. You could do that, okay? But if they're just laying here and keeping their arms tight, and they don't want you to lift their arm, it's kind of tough, okay? So let's look at a special way to get the arm away from the body, all right? We'll look at this right here. I'm gonna do a little switching of my, my hips. Watch. I'm gonna bring this arm over, okay? And I'm gonna bring this arm back. And I wanna turn and face him. Sorry, his legs. I'm going to start to push his legs back. And now I'm going to start to walk on my feet off my butt. So notice it moves the arm up the body. I keep my hip pressure on the arm. I bring my arms back, and now look, I am here ready to capture that arm and sit through. This is a variation of the scarf hold, okay? Because I have this underhook over here. A true scarf hold, think of the word scarf. Something's got to be around his neck. It's got to be my arm here. So I just want to advise you, you might have to hang out here first. Because once you're here, the person will know something is up and it's not fun. My butt's on the ground right now because we're just, talking about the move. But when you apply this, you get your feet off the ground. Sorry, your bottom off the ground. You push off your feet. You pull up on their arms. You put the side of your ribs right in the center here. It's very unbearable. And now when we add the head control, this is going to get 10 times worse. So let's be careful. So notice I was here like this, all right? I'm going to start swimming through, and I want to capture his head and lift it. And I want to put my hand on my leg. I want to pull up on his elbow. And now I walk this leg up with my knee so I lift his head. Notice we lift the head. I don't have my butt off the ground right now. So that's what's really helping my partner be able to breathe. When you do this, I'll just do it for 2 seconds. Ready? 1, 2. Just that. That can tap someone out if it's allowed in your type of competition. You got to realize that first. But also, it just wears them out. All right, it's very uncomfortable. It's legal in jiu-jitsu. Just listen here, though. If you are 200 pounds, you should not do that with all your might on me. Okay? If you are 50 pounds heavier than someone, you should not do that with all your might on them. You can literally injure them. You can pop a rib. You need to be careful, all right? Seriously. But, it's all in good fun. So just realize we know what's happening here, all right? Just be respectful, that's all I ask. So from the scarf hold, all right, you got them locked down, okay? We can start to go after their arm because a lot of times they want to get this arm free. If their arm stays in there, they're going to stay pinned. So if he gets his arm in front like this, he can start regarding and taking my back, whatever he wants to do. You got to be careful with this control because this is the typical bully headlock. Well, this isn't because I'm trapping his arm. But if his arm is like this is like a bully situation. Jiu-Jitsu 101, you can get out of that, okay? It's not a good control. The head alone, you need the arm. That's why this is a martial arts technique. You control a lot of the body, not just one part. Let's look at it from the beginning, the setup, the scarf hold. So notice what I did right away. I switched my hips. I stop him from regarding, and I want to divert him. Keep his legs away. You could step over and mount them here, but that's not the plan right now. I'm going to get off my butt and start to walk my feet back. I stay close, over top. Now I'm ready to switch my hips towards his head. Sit through. Slide in, I get the scarf hold, I lift his head, and here I am. Notice my bottom is on the ground, I'm being nice. If you're in a jiu-jitsu match though, it's time to be not so nice with this control. That's just how it goes. It's okay. Nobody's gonna get mad at you. It's to be expected. So, this arm right here. If this hand gets in front of me, notice I can push it away and just step right over. And now we have them in a strong Americana right here. Okay? I would remember it's this leg that goes over, not this one. So I bring this one over, pin his hand, I triangle my legs, I pull him back, and now I pinch my knees, I bring my hips forward, hold their head. There's a lot of detail there. You've got to be careful with this as well. Not everybody's arms are really flexible. This here alone could make someone tap. So notice how I'm going about it. I'm going in little steps, slow, slow. Lock, knees, hips forward, lift the head. Ouchie, that one's not fun. But it's fun when you catch someone in it. Now, another thing to look at. You could simply armbar them in here, all right? Look, I can't get my leg over, but look, I can step up and just start to push his hand over my leg. This is a legit armbar, okay? Like, where's your escape right here? It's hard, isn't it? It seems kind of, low jiu-jitsu tech, but who cares, all right? It's a submission, it works. We've got to open our mind and realize everything is a threat if you work at it and study it and make it better, all right? So these are some good starting submissions on the arm. Stepping over it, careful with their elbow. Notice how I pulled it up. Okay, I can really go like this. Their arm could be stuck in here. You could do a straight arm bar in here, like this. Look here. Step over, starts to straighten his arm, step over that, look, boom, these just go up and down. Crazy. All right, so some starting things with the scarf hold, holding them down. Really make sure though that you lift your leg to lift their head, and ultimately you want to be lifting your bottom off the ground. You do that and you're ready to end it, okay? And remember, it's okay to do that. Just be safe and respectful to our normal training partners. All right, good luck. I wish to see it soon, all right?